A few years ago, one of my patients, Tom, a retired school principal in his mid-60s, sat down across from me and sighed, "Doc, I haven't slept through the night in months. I get up so many times to pee, I could walk to the bathroom with my eyes closed." And the truth is, Tom's story isn't rare. If you're a man over 50, chances are you've noticed the signs too. The urge to urinate more often, especially at night, that weak stream, or the sense that your bladder just doesn't quite empty. It's more than an inconvenience. It chips away at your sleep, your energy, and your quality of life. This is what we call benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. It affects roughly half of all men over 50, and while it's not cancer, it can feel just as disruptive. Most men assume medication is the only solution, but what they often don't hear, at least not right away, is that one of the most powerful tools for easing BPH symptoms starts right at the breakfast table. That's because certain foods can do what prescriptions sometimes can't: lower inflammation, rebalance hormones like DHT, and support better urinary function, naturally and without side effects. In this video, I want to walk you through 6 simple breakfasts that have been shown to support prostate health in meaningful ways. These meals aren't trendy fads. They're practical, easy to make, and backed by real nutritional science. Whether you're managing mild symptoms or looking to prevent things from getting worse, these breakfast choices could be the shift your body's been waiting for. And we'll begin with a surprisingly powerful combination: something creamy, crunchy, and a lot more therapeutic than it looks on the plate. 1. Whole grain toast with avocado, the anti-inflammatory hormone balancer. Most men don't realize just how much their breakfast habits affect their hormones, but the right morning meal can do more than fill your stomach. It can quietly begin to ease the pressure building around your prostate. One of the best examples? A couple of slices of whole grain toast with fresh avocado on top. It sounds simple, and it is, but this pairing packs a hidden punch when it comes to reducing inflammation and rebalancing key hormones, especially for men over 50. The whole grains offer more than just slow-burning energy. Their fiber content helps move waste through the digestive tract efficiently, which in turn reduces the kind of chronic, low-grade inflammation that's often behind prostate enlargement. And it doesn't stop there. Healthy digestion means better hormone metabolism, especially for androgens like testosterone and its more aggressive cousin, DHT. Then there's avocado. Behind its creamy texture is a dense concentration of monounsaturated fats and antioxidants like vitamin E, both known for supporting healthy circulation and protecting tissue from oxidative stress. For men dealing with BPH, this matters. Better blood flow means your prostate receives the nutrients it needs to heal, while antioxidants guard the cells from further damage. Plus, avocados are a great source of zinc, which plays a direct role in regulating prostate growth and keeping DHT in check. To elevate the benefits even further, try topping it with a sprinkle of crushed pumpkin seeds or flaxseed. These add plant sterols and extra zinc, both of which enhance the hormonal benefits of the meal. Meals like this don't make headlines, but over time, they make a difference. And while the savory option is an excellent way to start your day, some mornings call for something juicy, hydrating, and a little bit sweet, especially if it also helps cleanse the urinary tract and cool inflammation from the inside out. 1. Whole grain toast with avocado. 2. Watermelon bowl, nature's prostate cleanser. There's something about a cold slice of watermelon first thing in the morning. It hits differently. Especially for older men dealing with prostate issues, this fruit does more than satisfy a sweet tooth. It quietly relieves the very systems under stress. Watermelon is incredibly rich in lycopene, the same antioxidant that gives tomatoes their red color. But in watermelon, it comes in a more hydrating, easier to absorb form. Lycopene has been linked to reduced prostate size and better urinary flow in several studies. And for aging men, that can mean fewer nighttime interruptions and less bladder tension during the day. But what makes watermelon stand out isn't just its antioxidant power, it's its ability to flush the system gently. Made up of over 90% water, every bite works to hydrate the body at a cellular level. And in doing so, it helps reduce that constant sense of pressure many men feel in the lower abdomen. Add to that the amino acid citrulline, which helps improve blood vessel function and circulation, and you've got a fruit that's both therapeutic and practical. You don't need to make it fancy. A bowl of cubed watermelon, maybe paired with a spoonful of plain yogurt or some crushed mint, is more than enough. It cools the body, refreshes the bladder, and gives your prostate a natural break from the stress it's been carrying. But hydration is just one side of the story. For deeper relief, especially from lingering inflammation and hormone imbalance, you need a breakfast that's a little more grounding, and few ingredients do that better than the one we're about to look at next. It's warm, naturally sweet, and packed with nutrients that have quietly supported men's health for generations. 3. Sweet potato hash, anti-inflammatory comfort food. On chilly mornings when your joints feel stiff and your energy's just not there yet, there's something almost therapeutic about the smell of roasted sweet potatoes. Warm, earthy, and slightly sweet, they're more than just comfort food. For older adults dealing with prostate issues, this humble root vegetable brings a quiet kind of healing from the inside out. What makes sweet potatoes especially valuable is how they work on multiple levels. They're rich in beta-carotene, which your body turns into vitamin A, a key player in protecting cells from inflammation and oxidative stress. That means less wear and tear on tissues like the prostate, which is often under constant pressure in men over 50. Beyond that, they're naturally packed with fiber, which keeps digestion smooth. When your gut is working well, it puts less pressure on the bladder and surrounding organs. Constipation may not seem connected to prostate health, but it often worsens BPH symptoms without most men realizing it. Sweet potatoes help prevent that kind of chain reaction. They're also high in potassium, a mineral that balances fluid levels and supports circulation. That's essential for men experiencing swelling or discomfort in the lower abdomen. And because sweet potatoes offer slow, steady carbohydrates, they help regulate blood sugar, important for hormonal balance and long-term energy. Try them pan-roasted with olive oil, tossed with spinach and onions, or even mashed with a sprinkle of cinnamon. No matter how you cook them, they deliver warmth and nourishment that feels just right, especially on days when your body needs a bit more support to get going. That said, not every breakfast needs to be warm. Sometimes the best healing comes in a bowl that's cool, creamy, and loaded with nutrients designed to balance hormones and protect cells, bite by bite. 4. Oatmeal with berries and seeds, the hormone-targeting power bowl. It's just after 7 a.m., the house is quiet, you've got a window of calm before the day picks up, and what you put in your bowl right now can shape how everything flows from here. That's what makes a well-built bowl of oatmeal so powerful. It's not loud, but it works quietly and deeply. When made with steel-cut or old-fashioned oats, you're not just getting fiber, you're getting beta-glucan, the type that helps smooth out blood sugar spikes and calm inflammation from the inside. That's important for anyone, but especially for older men managing prostate health, where even subtle hormonal imbalances or inflammatory triggers can make a big difference in how the day feels. Now, stir in a handful of berries, blueberries, blackberries, or raspberries. Their natural compounds like anthocyanins don't just protect cells. They actively interrupt the oxidative stress process that can irritate prostate tissue and accelerate swelling. The color in these fruits isn't just for show. It signals deep repair happening at a cellular level. Top it all with a spoonful of ground flaxseed or chia. These small seeds are loaded with lignans and plant-based omega-3s. two key allies when it comes to balancing DHT and keeping hormone activity in check. For men noticing frequent urination or nighttime interruptions, keeping that hormonal balance stable can quietly reduce those symptoms over time. It's a humble meal, but one that works in layers, supporting the gut, the glands, and your energy all morning long. And it doesn't need bells and whistles, just real food with real function, served in the kind of quiet that lets the body heal without resistance. Funny thing is, not all healing foods are warm or soft. Sometimes the most unexpected support comes from something crisp, cold, and hydrating, something that crunches when you bite it and surprises you with what it can do for your bladder. 5. Cucumber and tomato salad, light but powerful. You open the fridge looking for something light. Not another heavy breakfast, not caffeine, just something crisp. Something that makes you feel refreshed from the first bite. That's where this simple cucumber and tomato salad comes in. It's not complicated, but the way it works inside the body is almost elegant. Cucumbers, mostly made of water, help hydrate in the most efficient way possible, without spiking blood sugar, without bloating. They don't just quench thirst. They help your system flush out what's built up overnight. Especially for men with an enlarged prostate, this kind of daily hydration gently eases pressure off the bladder and encourages better flow without overstimulating the system. Now pair that with tomatoes, and you've got more than hydration. You've got defense. Lycopene, the red pigment in tomatoes, is a powerful antioxidant that's been shown to reduce prostate size over time. Add in a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, and suddenly, you're not just eating, you're absorbing. The fats help shuttle lycopene to where it's needed most. Together, this bowl cools you down, clears the system, and supports your body in ways you can feel without even thinking about it. There's no prep time, no cleanup stress, just clean ingredients doing silent, steady work where your body needs it most. It's the kind of meal that doesn't demand attention, but earns results over time. And funny enough, the next food on this list might be even more overlooked. You've seen it 100 times in the grocery store, packed in tiny plastic cartons. But those little berries, they carry more healing power than most people realize. 6. Berry Yogurt Parfait, the sweet brain and prostate booster. Maybe it takes you back to summer mornings as a kid. Berries fresh from the fridge, cool against your tongue, tart and sweet at the same time. But this isn't just nostalgia. When paired with a few spoonfuls of thick Greek yogurt, those same berries become one of the most complete ways to start your day as an older adult. Each colorful fruit, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, carries a dense package of antioxidants that go far beyond immune support. They protect fragile tissues, especially in the prostate and the brain, where slow inflammation tends to settle in with age. These compounds help quiet the stress signals inside your body before they become something louder. Yogurt adds another layer. Rich in probiotics and protein, it steadies digestion and helps regulate hormone pathways, particularly the kind of hormone shifts that drive prostate growth. And when your gut is calm, your hormones and nervous system follow. Add a touch of ground flaxseed, walnuts, or chia on top, and suddenly this sweet little bowl becomes a force, feeding your brain, nourishing your cells, and helping you move through the day with steadier energy. You don't need much. You don't even need to cook. But you do need consistency. And more than anything else, this kind of breakfast gives you back control, one bite at a time. Maybe you won't try all 6 meals right away. That's okay, but try one. Try it again. Give your mornings a new rhythm and give your body the kind of support that doesn't shout but shows up when it matters most. There's something about quiet mornings, the ones where nothing feels rushed, and you actually have a moment to check in with how your body feels. That's where the real changes begin. Not in doing more, but in doing a few things with more care. That's exactly what these 6 breakfasts are designed to help you do. Each one carries a quiet kind of power to lower tension from the inside, to steady your digestion, to support the parts of you that work harder with age, especially your prostate, your energy, and your focus. But don't worry about doing them all. That's not the point. What matters most is what's real for you, what fits your rhythm, your kitchen, your mornings. Start with one, not to follow a plan, just to give your body a small break from stress, from sugar, from the whatever works mindset. Try it for a few days. Notice how your sleep responds, or how your mornings feel an hour later, or maybe how you show up with more calm, more clarity, or just less tension in your gut. And if this helped you at all, if even one idea here felt doable, pass it along. Someone you care about might be looking for a starting point just like this. We're not trying to chase youth. We're choosing to support who we are right now. And sometimes that begins with nothing more than a good breakfast.